Happy Thursday, everybody. I hope you're having an amazing day. If you don't know who I am and you're tuning in for the first time, I'm Shannon Hinderberger with Shannon Lee Strategy, and I'm a digital marketing coach and social media consultant who helps small business owners with being less overwhelmed so they can get time back, save money, and I do that by offering some fun coaching classes and one-on-one services, group coaching, and some digital courses. Today we are talking about something that is been on my mind, and I need some convincing, and that is TikTok. I have been dipping my toe into TikTok the last 18 months. I don't like the app, and so I'm going to bring on somebody to kind of convince me and to convince you all that you need to be on TikTok. So that's kind of where we're at here. We're going to be talking about that today. I'm going to have an expert, Tiana Winters with Tiana Winters Media. Tiana, if you are on, she has two separate handles. So I would love to know which one you would like to go live on. Just click the little button below and join me. So I have been reluctant to do TikTok. I don't have a lot of time. My time is I work until about 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I spend some time with my kids, and then my evening is kids and a little bit of self-care for myself. And my self-care has not been TikTok. Some of you love TikTok. So I want to know if you have the TikTok app and you are using TikTok. I want to know how you're using it in the comments. And if you're watching this in the replay, please put in the replay how do you use it? Do you use it to get information? Do you use it to connect with your audience? Hey, Tiana. I was just talking about, I want to know if they're watching the replay, if they're watching this now, how do you use TikTok? How are you currently using TikTok? And then we can go from there. But the lovely Tiana Winters is here today. How are you doing? Go ahead and introduce yourself. I'm going to go grab my drink while you're doing that. I am listening. I'm just going to go grab my drink.
My name is Tiana Winters. I am wearing a top, everybody.
She is.
But my name is Tiana Winters with TW Media, and we are a small digital marketing agency that helps large and small brands in Orange County and other places as well. So San Diego, Chicago, Italy. So we help out everywhere.
Yay! And Tiana and I have been going way back. Oh, here we see some people are saying, I've been planning to start, but have not started. So we're talking TikTok if you just joined us. Tiana and I met, we think, either in two places. Sue Zimmerman's group or the Social Bungalow group. One of those two.
Sue, and you were actually on a live with her, I think. And so I added you right afterwards, and then I messaged you and I said, this is great stuff that you were saying and blah, blah, blah. And it went down in the DMs, guys.
It went down in the DMs. And a lot of people, they don't spend time in the DMs. One thing I will say about DMs, though this is not our topic, if you have somebody in your DMs, get them out and on either your email list or in your email, because what I find that happens, and this happens with Facebook Messenger all the time to me, is I lose things. So I lose things all the time. So
kind of delete some conversations.
You delete conversations?
I've had a few people say that all their DMs and messages are completely deleted.
Oh.
Yeah.
I actually go when I tag mine, and then sometimes I do it. Just looking at your comments. Okay, let's get into what we're going to talk about. So we're going to talk about TikTok, and then we're going to talk about 3 things to get started on TikTok.
Yes.
So who needs to be on TikTok? I mean, I know the answer and I've been resistant, but who needs to be there?
Everybody. Everybody. That's the short answer.
So I've told people that if your market is between the ages of 13 and 25, you should be on TikTok. So I'm wrong in saying that. I should revise that and saying everybody's there. I do know that there's a growing set of over 35 viewing TikTok.
You are not wrong, because a majority is still in that demographic and that age group. But you are, okay, so let's talk about Facebook ages ago when that started. What was the group that was on there first? All the MySpace, right?
Yeah, it was all the young kids.
25ers, right? And now look at it now. Instagram, I remember just only 4 years ago, sometimes actually even just 2 years ago, we've had clients say that they just wanted to focus on Facebook because they didn't feel that the 40-year-olds were on Instagram, and they were completely wrong, you know? And now we're seeing that shift on TikTok. So people, maybe you and I have the same demographic, and we know that people are nervous to go on video. So that when it comes to TikTok, maybe that's what maybe they're not posting, those 40-year-olds and older, maybe they're not posting, but they're definitely watching.
Yeah, they definitely are watching, and they're spending, like, I've seen anywhere from the stat of 15 minutes to an hour a day, though I spend maybe an hour a week. So
they're watching. They're watching. And if you are not, it's to the point, I used to say this about Instagram all the time, and now I'm saying it about TikTok. If you are not on TikTok, you are missing out. You are missing out on a huge audience that could buy your stuff, especially if you, I mean, we have to remember how the past year has gone, right? You have a lot of people working from home now. You have a lot of people selling online services. You know, you have a lot of people selling online ebooks. Where are those people? So who are you advertising to? You don't have to be in person to do a one-on-one.
Nope.
You don't have to be in person to be an assistant. You know, so if you are not on TikTok, you are missing out on a huge audience, and then you're also missing out on money and sales. The other thing when it comes to TikTok and why you should be on there, I mean, even if you're just a creators should be on there. If you're an influencer, you should be on there. I was talking to you a little bit about this the other day, and I can go off on this topic all day long, so maybe we should have another live to talk about this.
Oh, yeah.
But I mean, when you are doing branded content and you're working with brands like Nike, Adidas, Smart Water, Vitamin Water, whatever, when you're working with these brands, they pay you money. Well, the thing that TikTok has allowed you to do is you don't have to have a gazillion million followers to be a brand partner, but also you don't even have to be an influencer to, like, one of those little, like, hot influencers, you know, with the hot cute bodies. You don't even have to be that to make money, because if you're selling education and you're selling your ebooks, TikTok is a way better platform for you than it is on Facebook and Instagram to have that opportunity to sell. You don't need to be a branded partner to make money. You can make all your money online.
Yeah.
And that's what TikTok is for. TikTok has now, even if you're a musician, right? Maybe you're putting out your own music and you're not getting seen here, but maybe you're putting out your own music on TikTok and people are starting to use your songs to do reels. Maybe you can send that song to another influencer or somebody else that you know to say, hey, can you go ahead and do this challenge with me? And now that song is getting seen. How many times have you heard when people talk about Stevie Nicks and Fleetwood Mac, and they're like, I love that TikTok song.
Yeah. I will say when people were getting vaccinated, there's a song called Shot in the Arm, and people were like, you know, doing TikToks to show that they went out and got vaccinated, and that song saw a huge uptick in people using it and that song is 20 years old. So even if it's an old song, people are finding it and, you know, showing support for something that's close to their heart or just being silly to get it out there. So my husband's a musician and I've told him this, like, get your song there. And he's like, you know, I don't know. And he's now starting to, every time he does a reel, because he has been like me, resistant to TikTok. I think he doesn't even have an account. He's been putting his songs there and, you know, doing, you know, not showing his face necessarily, but showing something that he's done. So
it's really, if you really want to stick it to the man, guys, you got to be on TikTok. You know,
I love that.
You don't need a record. You don't need an agency. You don't need a representative. You don't need that. You can take care of yourself. That is the whole thing. And with TikTok, it gives you this opportunity because, I mean, even with businesses, there's so many businesses, restaurants, retailers, any business that you can think of, you know, breweries. There's so many businesses out there that are just focusing on Facebook and Instagram because they're scared of TikTok. But right now, you should be on there because that window is going to be very small, guys. That window is going to be very small. It is not saturated with businesses on there right now. It's not saturated with ads. We all love social media advertising because it's much more less expensive in terms of how much you can spend and the people you can reach over mailing and email marketing, right? It's so much less expensive, and you also get to see real results, and you can pause your ads. Well, TikTok is even less expensive, and it's not saturated. There's not a lot of brands advertising on TikTok right now because people are nervous and scared of TikTok.
That is a very valid point, and that is not one that I thought of. I've worked with people in the past that were not, one of the things that, okay, I'm going to back up, but one of the things, thank you. Kareen's going to go start an account. She's amazing. Go follow her. She has a great community, the She Did It community, by the way. Give a shout out to them.
You were talking about.
I know I do this, don't I? Okay, so I have let clients go that were resistant to showing their face. They were all about the Instagram number. They were all about the likes and the hearts. They had huge followings on Instagram, and their engagement was worse than my engagement. And I only have 2,450 followers. And I was just like, it's not about the followers, it's about the right followers in the right community. So I've let them go because I'm just like, if you're not ready to do short form video or showing your face or going live, it doesn't have to be highly produced. What are some ways for people to get started? So what are 3 ways you feel like if somebody isn't even doing video?
So first things first, you need to just make yourself an account, period. That's number 1. Make yourself an account and go on there. And the way that I love the TikTok algorithm because you're gonna see people dancing, you know, you're gonna see younger people because that is majority rules. But as you start looking at TikTok and you start interacting with things, and they're gonna know what you like, and you're gonna start seeing more videos of what you like. So if you like cooking, you're gonna start seeing a lot of recipe videos. And recipe videos are a great way to start because you don't have to show your face on those. You don't have to show your face. If you're a fitness guru, start showing what your 5 snacks that are 5 minutes to eat throughout the day. Don't even need to do it. Text, video, that's it. That's it. You know, if you are a content creator, which you should show your face, but if you're a content creator, start showing some befores and afters. Show some behind the scenes of a photo shoot and then the result of what happened afterwards. Show your prop list. You know, if you're a brewery, literally just talk about a beer. That's all you got to do. 3 reasons why I love this beer, or 3 unique reasons why this beer is better than the one that we brewed last year. Yeah. What makes our brewery unique? There are so many you don't have to show your face. Eventually, though, people do follow you for you. But you should absolutely be on there, period, if you want people to see you. And that is where it's at. I think we can all agree that Instagram is overwhelming and it's so overly saturated. It's very difficult. So if you care about your follower count, which you shouldn't, but if you care about your follower count, get on TikTok. If you care about sales, get on TikTok. If you're starting a business and you are making a product that you're selling on Etsy, get on TikTok. That's what you need to be doing. The Miguel Edwards.
Yeah. I was just going to.
TikTok, I do not have any security concerns with TikTok any more than I would have on any other platform.
So I would say to that, my brother-in-law, who's in the tech industry, was very worried about it. And then when TikTok was almost shut down and the US company had to come in, now he's definitely not concerned. So that concern was there, but there's no concern now. And the same thing can happen with Instagram and Facebook. Though, do you know, does TikTok have Google authentication? Because that's what I love about, there's several apps that I use that instead of using your phone number, it uses the Google Auth app.
Oh,
and
yes, it actually does. It uses Google.
Okay, so
and to log in, so instead of your phone number or your email, you can actually use that to create your account or to log in. So it actually does do that. Again, though, if you are so nervous about security and social media, then you shouldn't be using social media.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just the thing that it comes when you're putting yourself online and you're putting your products online and you're putting information online. That's the risk we take. But I feel like it's the same with every platform.
Yeah. One thing
and look at all the security concerns they've had in the past few years.
Yeah. I mean, Facebook, they did a lot of not so nice things to us. Mm-hmm. Now isn't the TikTok app has a US base to it. Yeah. It's not associated with China so much anymore. So to kind of answer that question, and Miguel, I can send you some articles on it from about not the last summer, but like early fall about it. There were concerns, but not anymore. And that's what my brother-in-law's concerns were, was he basically told everybody in his company, like, if you have a company phone, you can't have TikTok on your phone. And then he now allowed it. So one thing I was going to say is you don't have to dance on TikTok.
No.
You don't have to dance.
No. Educate all day long.
And the key that I have found is trending music.
Yep.
So I think it's Talk Monster or Talkboard. You can go to Talkboard and find out what they are. And sometimes, and I will say that Reels is usually a few weeks behind.
Always, every time.
Always a few weeks behind on the sounds. So
thank you for bringing that up, Shannon, because I really wanted to hit on that, is that we're already behind on Instagram, on everything. We're behind on Reels. We're behind on our songs. We're behind on dancing trends. We're behind on any type of trend. And we're like almost a month behind. It's not just a week or two, guys. It's not a few days. It is way behind. That's another reason. So if you don't want to, say you're still like, you know what, I don't want TikTok, you still need an account so you can see at least what's trending, so you can make the Reels first on Instagram.
Yeah. So trending music is key, and you want to grab the people in the first 3 to 5 seconds. Yes, you have up to 60 seconds, but in that first 3 is what you have.
Put your
yeah. And you don't have to show your face in the beginning, but one of the things I will say is for relatability, you need to eventually show your face. And this is where people stand out. When I coach folks, they either, I don't want to put my face there, or they are on the brink of, I want to start showing my face more kind of thing. And I've had clients in the past that are like, absolutely not, I'm not showing my face. And it's like, goodbye, because you have now your 2016, 2017. And there's plenty of other ways to get comfortable with using video, but you got to jump into eventually the TikTok Reels bandwagon. So one thing that I did was when I heard at Social Media Marketing World in 2020, right before the world shut down. One of the things that Michael Stelzner said was short form video is coming. It's coming and it's going to be the next big thing. And he said, start by picking one thing to do for the next 30 days on TikTok. So I do a capsule wardrobe every day in my stories. I actually started doing them on TikTok, but then I moved them to Reels because I was lazy. So now I'm going back, you guys. I'm going to create them in TikTok with the trending songs. I'm going to download them and put them up to Reels. It's a pain, but guess what? Now people look for my outfit every morning. I've been doing this for, it'll be 3 years in September, and it's like the thing I'm known for. People stop and say, how do I do what you do? And it's like, just, here's the company that I get the things from, and I kind of promote them a little bit every day. But that's showing part of my life that isn't the, education about social media part. So is there any parting words before we wrap things up?
Again, I just really encourage anyone, I don't care what you do, you need to be on TikTok. At least make yourself an account after watching this video. And then it doesn't have to be that difficult. Do not overthink these videos. Shannon does a capsule wardrobe. Shannon, how difficult is that video to make for you?
It takes me a few seconds. And I will say that Miguel is an artist and he's also a photographer. So there's some things that Miguel could do. He could show the behind the scenes of some metal art or some time lapse of, because he makes these metal structures. He's a metal sculpturist. Is that correct, Miguel? Yeah. So he could, and his wife owns a business too, and he could definitely help her with that business as well. So I know that personally, so I kind of can say that kind of goes start from there. But those are easy ways to just record the, daily snapshots of that sculpture that you're building and things like that. Sculpt. He put it there. But what are some parting things?
Just don't overthink your reels. But the biggest thing is to just get on there and look at what other people are doing. You're going to see what other people are doing. You're going to find out when you are on there and you're spending time on there, you're going to start getting videos sent to you that you're going to love, and you're going to see how great TikTok is. But again, advertising, number one on TikTok right now, because that's where you should be spending your money. There are businesses that are they're grabbing their dollars from Facebook and Instagram to spend on TikTok because it's inexpensive and it's not overly saturated. And the same thing goes for growing your following. And you are unique. Each of us are unique. There's not one other person doing what we're doing. So as long as you can keep showing that uniqueness, that is what you need to be putting on TikTok. But that's where you need to be at. Yeah.
And it can be baby steps.
First, I wasn't the first on TikTok. I lagged and I could have easily done it, and I lagged. I wasn't the first on Instagram. Be the first, you guys, because every single time you're going to see these audiences start getting bigger. Your demographic is already on there. So where are you at?
Yeah. So one thing I will say is when you're starting out on TikTok, and this is my last final word, like she said, don't overcomplicate it. Somebody asked at Social Media Marketing World, what do I need to do for the next 30 days? And somebody said, you need to do 3 TikToks every day. You don't have to do that. I didn't do that. I did 1 a day. The other thing is I like to batch. I will block a half hour. I'm out of practice because I've been on a little social break, but before, once a week, I blocked a half hour, and I knew what I was going to do my TikTok/Reels on, and I recorded them all on Monday morning, and I think I put one out every day of the week on top of my capsule wardrobe. So I was putting 2 a day, but I had to work up to that. So baby steps. And if you haven't put yourself on video yet and you're not ready for TikTok, a great place to start is Instagram stories, because 500,000 people are there a day. But within 30 days, you should be revved up to get onto TikTok. You should, you'll be uncomfortable still, but you'll be more comfortable. And another way is going live, like we are going, because you can delete this after. I don't delete these. And I will put a shameless plug in. I haven't started it. I don't have the landing page built or anything, but I have a live challenge that I'm going to start doing, because lives are a great way to get comfortable on videos. It's coming in September. If you want to be part of that, comment below, even if you're watching the replay, and I will send you the link when I get it ready tomorrow, because next week I will start talking about that.
Correct. I was only on stories and photos, and she made me start doing lives. And now, I mean, I'm not even dressed today, guys. And I'm just on live now. I don't even care about lives. I don't even care what I look like anymore. I just go.
Well, I usually don't care what I look like, but I have this thing that I have to be dressed by 7 a.m. every morning. So
I'm done later today, so I was like, meh.
All right, tell us where we can find you, and if there's anything upcoming that you have that people want to know about.
You can find me at Social by TW. And then you can also follow our agency account. We are doing lots of cool things there. Education-wise, and that is just Tiana Winters Media. And we are also on TikTok, and we just started our TikTok because, you got to take your own advice sometimes. So take a look at us. You can hit the link in my bio, or our agency bio, for all of our free resources. So take a look, and if you have any questions, just send it over my way in the DMs. I'm very responsive.
Yep, she is very responsive. And everybody knows me. I'm Shannon with Shanley Strategy. Well, maybe Tiana's people don't. And I do have that, like I said, a live challenge coming up in a couple of weeks. I'm working on the final details tomorrow. And the reason why it's not a TikTok challenge is because I actually am trying to get those people to turn the camera on themselves and to stop showing the picture stories and talking, because that is where the real impact happens. And you need to baby step. Some people need to baby step into it. So with that, Tiana, thank you. Thank you for being so awesome. And we were talking on Monday, and I'm like, we need to talk about this, because I need convincing. I've been convinced since Monday, but I was like, we need to take this and talk live to it. So everybody have a great day. We're signing off. And thanks for the comments, replay, comment below. See you soon.
Bye.
Bye.